Okay. Bark. Which is merit. So merit, you can do bark first, and then you can do your turn.
All right. So, Bart, just to introduce him real quick, very, very straightforward character, basically a bruiser. He has an ability called Pack Tactics. He gets advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of his allies is within 5 feet of the creature, as long as they're not knocked out.
Nice.
He has a heavy crossbow and a mace, and he has a multi-attack, so he can swing twice with the mace. So,
nice.
Tough. Just a real big, tough guy.
That's tough.
He's also a half-orc merit, so one of the reasons that appealed to you as a gang.
So we're going to go ahead and move here.
Okay.
And he's going to go ahead and pop that crossbow off. Going for Erg, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. You're going to have disadvantage since he took a dodge action. Okay. Well, it's not going to hit either way. Okay. Yeah, you see the bolt actually hit his hide armor and snap and break, and the hide armor kind of radiates a pulse of magical light.
Ooh.
Merit, there's your new piece of armor.
Yes, it is.
I'll fight you for it.
All right, Merit.
All right. Let's see here. I really
real
don't.
Quick.
Yeah.
Does the multi-attack for Bark, is that only for melee, or
Yes.
It's only for melee.
Yeah,
Only
crossbows
for melee.
require reloads to fire.
Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, never mind. Go ahead.
All right. For merit, I really am just out of range to do anything too useful, so I guess I'm just going to run.
You can double run. Dash.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. That works for me. This wooden... I know somebody else asked earlier, but I forgot. This wooden structure here by Orin, does that provide any cover?
Only like this.
The middle section provides cover, so.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just jump in the middle there.
Okay. Very well.
And I won't have my mage hand anymore, so he'll go hide up here.
Can you give your bardic inspiration out as a bonus
I
action?
sure can. It is a bonus action, so why don't I go ahead and pass one off? You know, let's give it to Mr. Speedy Pants. So, Benar, it's all yours. Belanor, it's all yours.
Alright.
So you,
Good.
as you charge up behind the wooden structure, you bang on your drum and incite Belanor with a...
I'm like, yeah! Let's do
Yeah.
this.
He's
Let's
pumped.
squash things.
All right. It is the little bandit's turn. Why is it?
You just skipped me twice.
It's being funky. Okay, there we go. Okay. Speed 30.
Warren, Bark, make your way over here. We'll stick together.
They can't even hear you over the battle.
So it is difficult terrain to hop over this central area. So he gets to there. Vitari, you're gonna have half cover. So that's what, +2 to your AC?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That
And he's
is
gonna
correct.
fire a light crossbow bolt at you. So this is +3 to hit. That's miss. So the bandit runs out, sees that the mage the evoker who fired a bolt at Sorcho and fires a crossbow bolt in return, but is a little bit less aggressive as Vitari's. Meanwhile, the other bandit charges up to here and shoots a bolt directly at Warren. So this is +3. Marco, you want to check if it hits his
I
AC?
got it. That is a miss.
Keep
Same
rolling
thing.
low.
I didn't even have to check.
Keep those
All
rolls
right.
up.
So he misses as well.
Warren just splits up into a little piece of water and just floats right through.
Tarnak.
Yep. Let's see what we got here.
Can't monks like super run or something?
Yeah, that's gonna
causes
be one of
key,
my
though.
things. It's so annoying. We're just like so far away right now.
I wanted to have a battle with some where range actually comes into play.
I got
Yeah,
the bow.
Yeah, because we are always fighting in these like tiny sewers. It's nice for a
This is
change.
good.
Yeah, I was always wanting to see like just a huge range of the short bow and the long bow come into play. Because I mean, I can't even imagine a battle where the long bow's like 620 max range even comes into play like that, or whatever the max range on that thing is.
I
That'd be
think
like
we'll
sniping.
theater of the minded then.
Yeah, that would be sniping. Like
Yeah.
someone in a tower far away or something. Through an arrow slit.
Sorry. I think I really need to start getting a mouse for my laptop.
Yeah, mouses are nice. Mice are nice.
But swarms are not.
No. Darvin would not like that.
Neither would Valinor.
Good God, that's so manageable. Alright, give me a sec. Let me bring the music down a bit. There we go. I like to have the music down a bit so I can hear you guys clear.
Sure.
Alright, so I'm spending a key point.
Okay. To do.
To take dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
Actually, give me a sec. I didn't stop to think this.
What's your normal speed?
40.
40? So you
So
can
you can
move
get right to
80.
his face. Well, if he uses his action, he could get 120.
Right, but then you
No.
wouldn't be able to do anything. So.
No, you can only dash once per turn anyway.
Ah.
The other thing just lets you take it as a bonus action instead of a full action,
Right.
and that's not going to help me.
Okay. So you're not going to do it.
I'm just going to dash as a full action.
Okay.
I was going to cast darkness right in the center of that thing, but that's it's too far away.
Okay. So you just dash to the cover and
Yeah.
move up halfway down the area here. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, I clicked on the wrong spot. I'm right there in the edge.
okay, perfect. Babehin, coming from
All
the northeast chamber. You remember when you guys investigated that spot?
Babe Hen's going to run south towards the bandit on the right side and fire his short bow.
I love this music so much.
Good.
Uh,
That hits.
12 at the AC. All
Yeah.
right.
Nice.
Let's see, short bow.
That hits on Sword Show?
No, he's
No,
firing
the
at
bandit.
the
Oh,
bandit.
okay. I was gonna say that's
Bandit.
surprising.
Ooh, he crits max damage.
Oh my god.
Nice, 7 damage. So describe that similar to when Orin attacked, I believe, except it's a
So-
bow.
Yeah, so he runs forward and kind of stops in like a skid against the wall. And as he stopped, he already has his bow leveled, and with his elven quickness and accuracy, fires a arrow at the bandit down there.
And it hits him right in the heart, and blood begins gushing out of his chest, but he still stands.
Rob,
All right. Yeah.
Since I'm right here and I'm pretty close to it, can I make out what this thing is here?
What thing? Oh. Yeah, those are just chains, and
Oh, okay.
they're like manacles and chains and a ball weight.
Oh, okay, I wanted to make sure it wasn't like some monster jellyfish.
It kind of looks like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, I'm about to see another jellyfish.
So let's take our break now, since that's at the end of the round, and then we'll come back and start with Bellinor at 0-0.
All right.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
What do you guys say? 5, 10? What are y'all thinking?
At
We do
10,
15, right? Or do we just want to cut it short?
right on the hour.
It's up to you guys.
Let's do just on the hour then. Just
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
We're back on
15.
the hour.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll see you guys
Sounds
back
great to me.
then. All right.
Yarby.
See you. Some 100 fans that want to pay for us to have a full session in real
We
life.
have dozens. Dozens of
Oh yeah. All right, Bellinor.
Okay,
Wait, so everyone's back?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I use my dash action and I go. Let's just nice. Right there. That's it.
Okay.
Where are you?
All the way near.
Oh, I
Waverly.
see.
Where?
I see.
He's down by Warren and Bart.
And it is now where
The seal blur move past.
Yeah.
So you used the full action for that?
Bellinor, don't forget you have your bardic inspiration.
I know. 10 minutes.
Yep, that's plenty of time for a battle.
Okay. Where?
So Warren's turn?
Yes.
Alright. Jump in here. And I'll do Warren's I'll do his Warren's Whelm ability. So each of those guys has to make a DC 15 strength or DC 15 dex saving throw. So do I choose that, or is that up to the individual?
It's up to them. You moved in such a way that you didn't provoke an opportunity attack, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just straight up moved past this guy, so I'm still within his range.
Right. Okay.
You
awesome.
actually don't trigger an attack of opportunity until you leave his range, so
Right.
you could just go straight past him.
Yeah, so if I just move to my
Alright.
right, then I would be triggering an opportunity attack on them.
Right. Okay, but you're good for now. Okay.
Yeah.
So
DC
yeah. So
15 strength or dex saving throw.
okay. Let me. I'll make Ergs first.
And he's going to have advantage for dodging. If you use dex.
Right. Why? Why's that?
I said he's going to have advantage if he uses a dex saving throw.
Because of his dodge.
Right. If he's
That'll-
got strength, then it's just nothing.
Okay. Then he'll do the Dex plus 2. So
That's what I was
2.
asking.
So 2d. So 1d20 plus 2 twice.
That's what I was asking, whether he gets advantage. Or whether I choose. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes!
All right. So you
So
got
he's
him.
taking full damage. And he's,
Okay.
he's also knocks him prone.
Oh. Wow.
Nice. Both of them are knocked prone.
Awesome job.
Wait,
Yeah.
what'd you roll?
Waverly. I
Why'd you
was
roll twice
worried
for the
about it
bandit?
for a moment.
I don't know why I rolled twice for him, but it didn't matter. So
Yeah. So he's gonna take a 1d, or both of them take 1d8 plus 4 bludgeoning.
okay. Go ahead and roll that. Wow.
Nice.
Oh my god, sweet.
Where is just washing them out?
Nice.
No pun intended.
Oh, that was full intent. So,
And-
restrained and unable to breathe unless it can breathe water. I don't know if you actually mean that as a full thing or if that's just the disadvantage they have.
For the round, they're just knocked prone. That's like the physical representation of their being
Okay, it's
blasted
just-
by the water.
Right.
So they're both prone.
And I now have to roll a d6 to see whether I get that back.
Right.
No.
No. Okay.
That's a shame.
You can try again at the end of his next turn.
Yeah.
So
That's a shame. That would have been fun.
so neither of them is blown back at all. They're just knocked on their ass.
Right.
Okay.
And then they just, they're prone and then they have disadvantage, which is what happens. They have disadvantage on attacks. And that's just what happens regularly when you're prone anyway.
Right. Yeah. Unless they spend their move action to stand.
Right. Which
Um,
means that Bark and, actually, never mind. They're all too slow.
So the bandit, the blue dotted bandit, he's knocked on his head and cracks his head real bad, and looks very dazed. While Erg, being knocked down, still looks quite formidable. All right, Orin.
Alright, I'm gonna move up, and then I'm going to dash using my cunning bonus action. And then now that I'm in position, I will level my crossbow at the bandit that's currently being pointed at.
Okay.
The red dot one.
Okay.
The 22 to hit him
Get him, Warren.
Yes, that hits him.
for 9 damage.
Sweet.
All right.
I would
That's gonna drop him too. So go
That
ahead
can
and
hit with disadvantage. You're rolling well.
I would hate to fight that guy if a 22 did not hit.
why'd you have
Wait,
why'd
I
you have
never-
disadvantage?
You get sneak attack. Disadvantage because the guy's prone and he's attacking with range.
No,
No,
it's
not
attack.
that guy. I
No,
wasn't
no.
pro.
Oh, that one.
But no, he wouldn't have had disadvantage anyway. He would have had advantage.
No, I
No,
don't
no,
have
because
disadvantage when
he's
prone.
shooting with a ranged attack.
Oh, really? I thought they
Yeah,
it was
if
just
you-
pure advantage.
If you do an attack that's further than 5 feet away, or further than 10 feet away, against a prone enemy, you get disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
No,
Or is,
no,
I,
no.
or is it? I
Further
just
than
think like all ranged attacks in general.
I think all range attacks have disadvantage unless they're in melee range.
Yeah, that's it.
And at melee range, they have disadvantage anyway.
Almost there.
No, in melee range, you get advantage.
Yeah, the attacker
Instead of a
gets advantage.
disadvantage.
No. At melee range, the ranged attacks have disadvantage.
Right. Unless
Right,
it's
right, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, so Orin, you kill that guy. So similar to the last one.
As I'm running, I fire while moving, and let's see, another attack missed him before, didn't it? Or no, it was the same time. So basically, I coordinate my shot with Fabian, and we both hit him from opposite sides at the same time, and he kind of just spins because he gets hit in the shoulder.
Nice.
And then I give Fabian a nod.
He nods back. And Storcho.
Gorge.
Yes, Scorcho. He. Let's see here. Pull some up here. Okay. So he is going to move 30 feet and then cast a spell.
You said that this is difficult terrain, right?
Yes. So he's going to move there. And he's going to cast Hold Person. And he's going to cast it on Babin. And that means that Babin has to make a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for up to 1 minute concentration. And the spell's DC is 11.
He
saved.
rolled a 12.
Alright. Well, then Sorcho runs to there, says an incantation, moves his hands, and expends some components. But Babin struggles, his face twists, but he manages to continue moving through the spell.
Nice.
Okay.
Rolls are
Atari.
with us today.
Except for when it comes to dodging fireballs.
Yes.
Except when it counts, right?
Alright, Vatari. Actually,
How-
hold on.
Okay.
As a bonus action, he casts Shield of Faith on himself. And
So,
a shimmering field appears around Sorcho, giving him a +2 bonus to AC for concentration of up to 10 minutes. Since his other spell didn't take effect, he can now use this as his concentration spell.
okay.
So his a shimmering glow appears around him as he curses for missing his Hold Person, and his AC is booned.
You said he can said as a bonus action?
Yes, that's a bonus action.
Alright, thanks.
Okay. Sorry,
So
Vatari.
it's
Go
Vatari's
ahead.
turn.
How, I mean, I know that's just a representation on the map, but how heavy or stout do the barrels look that are stacked next to me?
Pretty stacked and heavy. Probably 50-pound barrels.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You kick him at him and roll him
Ooh.
over him.
So what I'm
I
going
think
to
he's
do
got some
is
flash here in mind.
I'm going to cast. Master just gave me insight to this new spell. This is my wheelhouse, fighting in this arena-like setting. So I'm going to cast Gust of Wind at the column of barrels into Sorcho.
Okay.
It's a 60 feet long line, 10 feet wide, so I'm going to focus the blast of gust of air through the barrels towards Sorcho.
Gotcha.
So read the rules to you here. A line of very strong wind, 60 feet long, 10 feet wide, blast from you in a direction you choose for the spell's duration. Now, this requires concentration, so this is going to break my Expeditious Retreat, unfortunately.
Okay.
Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 feet it moves. In other words, if it tries to walk upwind, it has to expend extra movement.
Right.
The gust disperses gas or vapor and extinguishes candles, torches, etc. As a
So
bonus
does it-
action, you can change the direction of the blast from you.
Okay.
So I
So-
concentrate and keep this blast coming out of me.
Okay. So the only effect on him immediately is that he has to make a strength save.
Yeah, or be pushed back 15 feet. But of course, I'm gonna when I cast it, as I point cat's eye at, I'm trying to get the blast going through the barrels, trying to knock them towards him. Of course, an improvised kind of usage.
Sure. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll say that if he fails his strength check, then he'll take damage from the barrels. If he succeeds, then he won't.
Okay.
So what's the DC?
Okay, so okay, it'll be my wizard's DC, which is let's see here, it's 8 plus
Plus your proficiency, plus
yeah,
your
2
caster.
plus 3, so 8 plus 5, 13.
Okay. Alright, well he has a +0 to strength, so this is a raw 15. Nope.
Yes.
Alright, so he's pushed 15 feet.
That's actually what we didn't want.
You knocked
And-
him out of my range.
Barrels stampede toward him.
Shouldn't at least some of the barrels be rolling towards him?
Yeah, they are. I just moved them to
So
represent
now
that.
he's prone and behind barrels. So basically, we have no line of sight on him.
Is he prone?
No, it doesn't signify that he's prone unless the barrels
No.
had some sort of web
Oh,
effect on
okay.
him and that.
Yeah, he's not prone, but he takes. Go ahead and roll 1d6, Atari, for barrel damage.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
If he had stayed, he would have, or if he would have succeeded on the throw, he would have taken more damage, right?
Now, if only there was a cliff there that you could have blown him over.
Sure.
Okay, Erg is now up, and he looks at Warren and says, I've been wanting to do this for a long while.
After he
And-
spits out all his water.
He takes his glaive and swings his glaive twice at Warren.
All right. Now, I know you said that that it knocks him prone, but you mentioned prone, and then you also said that this creature has disadvantage on attacks on its next turn. So, is it prone and disadvantage period, or does the disadvantage go away once he's not prone anymore? I'm asking you.
If it says he's got disadvantage on his next turn, then it's disadvantage.
Okay, yeah. And that's what I was wondering, because it says knocks him prone, and then that creature has disadvantage on attacks on its next turn,
Okay,
as
then
his
yeah.
lungs are full of water.
So he's right. So he stands up, coughing water as he curses at Warren, spends his move action to stand, and then does multi-attack with his glaive. And his glaive is going to be at disadvantage for both multi-attack. So I'm going to roll two 2d20s.
And he gets no paxing, correct?
Yeah, that's not a feature of his.
Oh, okay. Alright, I thought he had that.
No, that's bark.
Alright. God.
Wow.
Damn.
Well,
That's still
well,
bad.
it's the second one because he was at disadvantage, but that's going to hit. So one's going to hit.
Yeah. And that one doesn't hit.
And that one doesn't hit. So one hits.
He's taking how much damage?
He's gonna take
Wow.
Four slashing damage. And
All
then he incites a rampage in his bandit that stands on Waren's flank. And as a reaction, that bandit makes a melee attack against Waren.
Alright. That's also a disadvantage.
Yes. And this is +3 to hit.
This is just a bonus action, right?
Reaction.
Reaction.
The 14 hit?
No.
Alright. Then that's going to be a miss.
So he tries to
So,
slash at Waren's arm, but it just goes into liquidy mush and it misses.
Yes. So only one of Erg's glaive swings hurts Waren. And keep in mind that Erg's reach to his glaive is 10 feet. Okay. Darvin.
Alright.
Don't weapons with reach have like another special property, like they get disadvantage at longer ranges or shorter ranges?
No.
No.
That's, like, you're thinking the lance, but that has different rules around it.
So there's an actual reach keyword?
There is, yes.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I was thinking about the lance, that's what it was.
Okay,
Alright,
Darvin.
thanks.
Alright. Let's see what I'm hitting at. Is Sword Show targetable from where he is? Are those barrels blocking him?
He's got half cover.
That's 2 to AC.
Yep,
And,
on top of his 2 that he already has from his spell.
And advantage on...
Oh, you know what?
yeah.
What's the I have to make a concentration roll for him since he took damage.
True. Yeah.
It'll be a 10.
A 10 because he took 3 damage. So, and that's a con saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
Con check, yeah.
Darvin, he's also going to have advantage on dex saving throws. Just to answer that.
Gotcha.
Wow.
All right. Well, he still managed to keep his shield.
He just shrugged
Faith.
that off.
And Darvin is going to do what?
I'm gonna head towards him and take his shot and try to tag him with the short bow again.
All right. Steady Darvin struts through the center of the chamber and lets loose an arrow.
I pull the bow out, knock the arrow, and aim the shot as I walk towards him. Sword Show, leave now. It's your only chance. Or not.
Yeah, that's going to stick into one of the barrels, and ale starts to pour out of the hole.
You just fire a warning shot.
Alright, that's my turn then.
Okay, bark.
Get him, Mariner.
Alright, so Bark's gonna let off a little growl and just throw himself right in there with Waren. Feels a little nervous standing that close to, Waren's the leader of another gang, right? Of the Drowning Devils?
Yeah. No, he's in
Yes.
half-deads.
Bark
the
is the
half-dead.
leader of the
That's
half-deads.
right.
Where
That's your gang.
is the leader of the... There's 3 gang leaders right there now.
Right.
All engaged
okay.
in combat.
Yeah, so he's more than happy to just brush past this little peon and, rub shoulders with Waren. This may be a little metagaming, but whatever. He'll kind of shout back to Marin saying that he's about to get some new fancy leather armor. Go ahead and drop the crossbow and just pull out his mace and just go straight for the double attack on Erg.
Gotcha.
Let me pull up his character real quick. Okay. Hey, attack 1. And he has advantage since Waren's right next to him.
You don't even need that.
Okay. First one's
so-
gonna hit.
There's the first
Still
one.
roll the second one.
Roll
Yeah.
again for a crit, maybe.
Yeah, roll again. Okay.
Alright.
So the first one hits, and then roll 2 more. Okay.
Mm,
So
okay.
both hit.
Both
So
hit.
Good
Roll
rolls.
double damage.
He gets double damage?
Well,
he rolls two damage and
two
his
damages
Oh, okay.
for his mace. All right,
that's 12.
so 12 damage. Nice.
Thwap, thwap.
So, both swings catch Erg in his very muscular biceps and tear dwarf flesh apart, but he still growls in defiance. Merit.
All right, how is Scorchio looking up there?
Health-wise, he seems fine. He's just, he's fine. He seems fine.
Well, then let's change that. So I'm going to move in and go ahead and put to work my brand new level 2 spell, Shatter. See if, I'm wondering if I were to target it, because it does it in a 10-foot radius, would the barrels and stuff add some kind of like splintering wood damage? That's kind of like how I'm visualizing it, like, you know, shattering the barrels so they pierce through him, or I don't know if that would just be flavor.
That would definitely shatter the barrels, for sure.
All right, well then let's go ahead and do that and blow up some barrels right at them so you can get them all splintering.
Like an A-team explosion.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
it says a non-magical object that is being carried or in the area takes the damage in the spell's area. So, yeah.
Okay.
You do this with music. This is the power of sound.
That's right. All right, so it's going to be a, if I'm remembering correctly, a con save against my 12. Let me double check.
Yeah, you hear all the epic
Yeah.
and stuff in the background?
It's a con saving throw. For
Those
3d8 thunder damage. Save has.
Right.
Those epic drum beats back there, that's Merit's drumming.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
what's
know if
the
you did that right.
what's the DC?
I think it's just 12, my spell save DC.
Yes,
How can you crit on that?
you can't.
I was just asking because it showed it on his.
It just shows that every time.
I
That's
see.
just the way all
In the
it's set
damage
up.
dice, I have it typed in 3d8. It doesn't show each individual die. Is that just the cumulative?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it shows that if you mouse over it, you got 3 threes.
Yeah, hover over that 9.
Oh man, crappy rolls.
Yeah, that's alright.
Okay. He takes full damage because he
Yes!
did not save.
Nice.
So he takes 9 damage. So Merit, describe what you do with your drum.
Man, so I'll just run up, you know, kind of shouting at him to sort of distract him and start wailing on the drum. And instead of focusing right on him, just kind of the center of those barrels, right here, this particular square, just have the barrels blow up in his direction, sending splinters everywhere.
Awesome. And you turn the barrels
Into Splinter.
into splinters. And
Awesome.
Sorcho is impaled with thundery splinters that stick through his scales all over, and blood is seeping through his armor and down his white scales. Meanwhile, this bandit turns towards Bark and swings his scimitar. +3 to hit. $13 hit? Yes.
Yeah.
And he does... just 2 slashing damage.
Got it. Adjusted.
Awesome. And Tarnak.
Alright. So I look northward and I see Sorcho seems to be taken care of. So I'm going to go ahead and spend the key point so I can dash as a bonus. And I'm going to go all the way over here.
Where are you going?
Right there.
Oh, awesome. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, I remember you said for the longer stuff you wanted to see some of the step-by-step action.
Cool. So you move up to there with a bonus action, and then you still have your regular action.
Yes. And I'm going to go ahead and do my acid breath right at Urg.
So you're going
like
to
that.
position it in a way that you don't get anyone except Erg.
Right. Like
Okay.
that.
Great.
And it's going to be a DC 12 saving throw.
Oh, dexterity?
Yes. Which he no longer has advantage on. I'm a little sad at those rolls.